Hey guys, alright, so let's talk about another tool in my toolkit. This one is one of my favorites. It's called Mightybell. Now, Mightybell is a really awesome way for you to create your own social network. So any of you guys who have an idea for creating some sort of social platform for this or social platform for that or element of your platform that has some ability for people to talk to each other, or collaborate or communicate or meet each other, this is what you're going to want to check out. It's one of the awesome tools in the toolkit. So Mightybell allows you to create a dedicated community around a particular interest or identity or whatever it might be. And I want to show you a little bit more about how this tool works so you can evaluate if it's something that you want to use for your project. So I want to show you quickly how it works. Now, there are a couple really core features that I want you to check out when it comes to Mightybell. These are some of our favorites on the Apps Without Code team. So the first is community. Mightybell allows you to really easily communicate via text or SMS or even through your own app in the App Store. You get to have your own app access. And it allows you to do that and communicate with people and create this community through SMS, text, or the actual app itself. Also, Mightybell has some really cool features around events. It feels a lot like meetup.com, and so you're able to see, events happening nearby you or based on your interests or whatever it might be inside of the community and the app that you've built. Also, you're able to do a lot of really awesome questions and polling and get instant feedback from people who are in your members inside of your group or users of your community app and ask them questions, whether it's a particular topic you want to get feedback on from your own app perspective, like as a startup, you want to get feedback, or it could be you want to spark conversation inside of your community about a particular topic. There's really cool questions and polling features in here as well. Also, you get great analytics. So you're able to, at a glance, see all of the important things that people are doing, actions that people are taking inside of your app, so that you can know what's effective and what's not. Where are people getting stuck and losing activity and where are they not? And then finally, Mightybell has a really cool ambassador program. It allows you to incentivize people to share your community. You can have a leaderboard or badges or rewards for people who share the app that you've built, share this community that you've put together. So those are some of our favorite features on the team of Mightybell, and I want to have someone really awesome come show you and do a quick tour for you of Mightybell so you can see what it looks like. His name is Patrick Anderson, and he's an engineering startup coach for the Apps Without Code team. He's also an alumni of our program. So he's going to walk us through Mightybell and how it looks.
See, over here you have different things, like you have the polls you can go to. You can add a poll, ask some question about what you like, and then you can add different choice options and create some type of survey, and you can do all of that right in here. So you don't need to go to like a type form or something like that, or SurveyMonkey in order to create something else outside of this environment. You have the events that you can make. So you have stuff that's, add different events. It's got nearby ones and past ones and ones that you can designate. So again, you can create all of this, send it all up. So instead of using like an Evite or something like that, in addition to this, you can do all of it right in this environment. You have different questions, which questions actually is kind of similar to a poll, but I guess without some of the extras. You got things to be able to just like manage your different groups and such that you want to have. You can do all type of different side discussions, but also too, this is one of the things, like you can see the analytics, right? So if you want to say like, different members that you have, like people that accepted, how much activity you've had, people that return, all type of stuff. Like you can really measure like the activity of your particular group right here in this environment. So that's really helpful as well. That's one of the things that I didn't expect to see, that I thought was a good feature.
Okay, awesome. So let's jump into the scorecard piece. What score are we going to give Mightybell? So first of all, we give Mightybell a B on price. Yes, there's a free basic plan, and you're able to use that plan all the way up until you have 1,000 users and signups into the app. So that'll get you pretty far. The pricing is pretty straightforward, but what happens is when you get to the priced rounds, levels for Mightybell is when you want to be able to use your own branding, not Mightybell's branding, or you want to have your own URL, not a Mightybell URL. That plan is about $49 a month. And then if you really want to do something custom and you want to have, when people go to the App Store, they don't download the Mightybell app, they download your app. That's actually a separate option. It's a lot pricier, but it's something that you can think about when you think about price of the product. But to start, there's a free plan, and then you can inch up to about $50 a month once you have more than 1,000 users, or if you want a white label and your own branding. So here's a little bit about all the different features and all the pricing options and all that good stuff. So also, I want to talk to you guys about ease of use. We give Mightybell an A for ease of use. Really simple setup. Your parents could set this up. It's drag, drop, point, click. It's got a really straightforward design. Finally, we give Mightybell an A+ when it comes to bells and whistles. There's a lot of advanced analytics and questions and polls. There's an ambassador program where you can get people to help you promote your community, and you're able to choose whether or not you want to pay and charge people for a membership in your community or not. It can be free or it can be paid, but you get a lot of bells and whistles and features with Mightybell. So, to quickly, I mentioned there are some other options though, because there are a lot of actually really free and cheap options if you want to test out and start a community. Facebook groups are a really great way to test and start out a community. Slack channels are a really great way to test and start out a community. Both of those are free. And so you've got to sort of weigh your options here. You get a lot more of a packaged together app with Mightybell, but you also get all these free options that you can consider as well. And so it's a pros and cons you have to weigh when you think about Facebook groups and Slack. Cool. So overall, we give Mightybell an A-. It's an awesome tool. You should definitely check it out if there's a community component to your app. Awesome. That's all for Mightybell, and let's talk about the next tool in the next video.